Hey y'all, hey. I want to give you a very big welcome to the White Space. I'm your host, Leah, and I bet you're probably wondering what the White Space is. I created the White Space as a place where people could come and authentically be themselves, 100%. The space that's left untouched, unmarked, that people could come in and share their ideas, their creativity, and just be themselves. Because it will be either black or white until you add color, and that color is your personality or your own personal flair. I have a huge personality. It takes up space, and that's okay. We should be able to walk into rooms and take up space by just being us. So with that being said, I want to talk about today, walking in your truth. As a lot of you know, I wrote my first book, Pressure Doesn't Change Purpose. And that book is focusing on no matter the adversity that comes our way, the promise and the purpose still stands. A lot of times things come our way to make us feel inadequate, unqualified. But I want you to know that your hell qualifies you. Your own personal hell and what you have been through qualifies you for the very moment that you're in right now, the very space that you're in right now. And I believe that the pressure that we feel is actually our truth. And the moment that we accept that truth, the moment we alleviate the pressure. It's not about who you are right now, it's about who you're trying to become. So that is the focus. I want to share something with you. Spoiler alert from my book. Just a little bit, not a lot of it. Yeah, I gotta buy it with you. But there was a point in time where I felt very inadequate about myself. And I was having a hot girl summer all the time. I was the city girls before the city girls was city girls. And I was going on trips, I was going to shopping, different guys, different things, until I got to the point where I found myself in a consultation room with marker drawn on my body and spaces to nip and tuck and to change who I was. And it was in that moment that I got the realization that I had an issue with who I was, that I didn't accept who I was and everything about me. I was falling victim to the pressure of the world. I wanted to be what the world said I should be and not what God created me to be, not how He saw me. I didn't see myself that way. It was in that moment that I had to accept every single flaw, everything that I had done wrong, everything I disliked about myself. And in that moment, accepting that allowed me to gain the courage to move forward and take a step forward. That I am not my past. I'm not the things that happened to me. That I didn't live in the bondage of my past in a box. And I wouldn't allow society to place me in that box either. So I want you to know that moving forward, you can be anything you want to be. I can't become Oprah by being worried about what I did a year ago or 2 years ago or how I felt. I have to be who I am in that moment and accept that. It is important for you to know that God created you with your issues in mind. He created you with every flaw that you had, perfectly imperfect, to do the very thing that He's called you to do. It is important to realize that. So, with that being said, my book has a lot of white space in it, tons of space, and I want you to utilize that space to write down ideas, write down anything that inspires you, write down the things that you don't like about yourself, the things that you do love about yourself, things that you want to change. And I want you to mark this book up and make that white space your own. Be authentically yourself. Be honest with yourself. Because a lot of times we fail to be honest with ourselves. And that in itself is a barrier that's keeping us from purpose. So, walk in purpose. I'm challenging everybody to take a step and walk in purpose. Until next time on The White Space, I'm your host, Leah.